And yes, it seems like a very exciting event. I want to ask each and every one of you, how are you feeling at this moment?
Exhausted. No lie, I just want to go home and sleep. But I'm good.
I am excited, supportive, and elated to be here.
Well, it is only my second day, and I'm actually kind of exhausted. But you know what? I'm actually kind of exhausted, but you know what? I was told to pace myself ahead of this week. I don't think I'm doing that correctly, but whatever.
It's taking too long.
And how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling inspired, yeah, I'm having a good time meeting different people and new people, and eating some great food.
Absolutely, we're having some great company. It seems like some of us are very exhausted, but someone who's like really inspired as well. So very mixed emotions here. So talk a little bit about the films that you've seen so far. Like how are you? I guess like what were your first impressions like what you saw? The films that you saw.
I'm actually very proud of like our local community since we are from San Diego and half of them are actually from San Diego. I feel like there's a lot of local talent that gets overlooked, especially by the big people in Hollywood. I'm sorry. San Diego is more of an indie film place.
Shots fired.
So I feel like we are providing that space for them. So this is like the perfect venue for everybody that's any type of creative for film. So I'm very proud of them and all the hard work they're putting in. It's very, not like inspirational, but more of I'm excited for the open dialogue we're providing for everybody, not just in San Diego, but also around all over. So,
Thank you for sharing. What about you? What do you think?
Oh, wow.
yeah, I gotta get my bag.
Wow, go on. All right, so my thoughts. I'm glad that I'm here because I've seen multiple short films, feature films, well, only one feature film, but as I've seen, they're pretty great and they're very ecstatic. It's a roller coaster of emotions, and hell yeah. It's more like this, like different films for different people, and they're great as far as they're concerned. You're good, yeah.
Good.
But yeah. Oh, so, yeah, go on. But I'm happy to have seen multiple people's projects as a filmmaker last year. I'm just staying back and taking it all in. Because before, all eyes was on me, and I'm like here right now. I'm glad that people get to have their spotlights. So I'm proud of them, all of them.
And I'm proud of you. Thank you so much for sharing that. And then for
Thank you.
Julian, it seems like you're actually a volunteer in this festival. Like, how is it like, and what do you think of the films that are here so far?
Juan, allow me to correct you. I'm not a volunteer.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm not a volunteer. I'm actually I'm very fortunate that I was able to watch two projects that I was fortunate to have been involved with. I was executive producer for Ang Guling Sayao and a supporting actor for Good Filipino Kids, which is also up for one of the best short film awards. So it's a lot of things for me last year. Well, last year to this year, because I just remember last year I was in The Perfect Couple and that didn't get in. And at that point, that was like the only project I was in, and so I was able to feel like my first disappointment. But I mean, given like the quality of films that I've seen, I mean, I understand, and I'm really glad to be here. I'm definitely soaking it in, just piggybacking off of Loretha's comment, and trying to make new connections, because apparently I'm running into a ton of people that are also from LA. So yeah.
Absolutely. And so many amazing Filipino creatives here in the San Diego Filipino Film Festival, especially Julian Bataclan. What about you? Any like projects you've seen that impressed you a lot?
I would say that a lot of the films coming from different genres. I don't know. I feel like compared to these other filmmakers, I'm like kind of basic. So I'm trying to. I think I'm gonna do like more of a break out of like do some like experimental stuff. I mean, yeah, just try to do different things and challenge myself. So yeah, that's what I'm learning from the different films that I've seen so far. A lot of the filmmakers taking challenges and risks, and I think I need to do that.
Wow, what a story. Thank you so much for sharing that. I definitely do agree that all of the films have their own identity, and all of the films are so amazing given that what Julian mentioned about the quality of the films that we're seeing is so impressive. And I really encourage people who don't have a ticket yet to go ahead and buy a ticket or a Fest Pass to the 2023 San Diego Film Festival. We do have one more question before we end this podcast. And as you may know, this podcast is also about giving advice for listeners and inspiring positive change for the world. So do you have any advice for listeners who want to go out there and pursue their passions and follow their dreams?
This might sound very cliche, but just do it. I literally made my film mostly on my own. It's because I wanted to say something, show people that I'm capable. So I also know that you're capable. Everyone else here is capable of doing amazing things. So just do it.
Just do it. And Julian, you seem like you do have a lot of things in your mind regarding advice. So take it away.
The first thing that came to my mind, I mean, I'm gonna piggyback off the just do it, but also enjoy the process. Have fun doing it. The one time I worked with Mr. Rommel and Dai over here, I had so much fun, but I definitely was like very pooped and tired as soon as I got home at 3 a.m. working with him on a 48-hour film project. Yeah.
48-hour film project. By the way, guys, people say that they've worked on a 48-hour film, but they don't actually realize how difficult it is, especially for a starter. So it's really impressive that people are able to achieve that because they have to finish that time limit. So thank you so much for sharing that, Julian. And lastly, any advice for the listeners out there?
Oh, advice. I would say what Lauren said, just do it, but also to add to that, just immerse yourself with good people, and it'll lead you to those places. Take risks, and when you get that gut feeling about something, like just try it out. It doesn't hurt to try.
Yes.
You never know if you never try.
Never know if you never try. And yes, having a sense of community that's rallying behind you as well is very important. And I just want to thank the people here in this panel, in this podcast, for being a participant. I also want to thank all you listeners out there for listening to this podcast, and I'll see you next time.